Why? Right now at 10, breaking news. Firefighters are battling flames in the cold in downtown Spring Grove at the scene of a large structure fire and weather delay. Postal workers say they will catch up with package deliveries before Christmas. Plus, a pig-tastic cause. A local celebrity is showing off his skills for the Salvation Army.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening. Thanks for watching us tonight. I'm Amy DuPont. Firefighters are on the scene of that large structure fire in downtown Spring Grove, Minnesota. News 8 Now's Dua Israr just returned from the scene. She is live in the newsroom with the latest.
Amy, it was a devastating scene for all of the community members there. The fire was still burning above the True Value Auto Store in downtown Spring Grove when I left. Fire crews have shut down Highway 44 and have been running back and forth for water supply. And Minnesota Energy Cooperative also shut down power on the south side of the town so that fire crews could contain those flames. Community members say what started as a small fire spread quickly. Fire crews and mutual aid have been fighting the fire since 3 p.m. Nearly 7 hours later, and the flames were still going. Jen Gulbranson, a business owner I spoke to, watched the fire unfold. She says there were apartments above the hardware store, and the Spring Grove community member has never seen such a devastating fire before.
The hardware store had, I think, 6 or 7 apartments in it. So, of course, all the people that live in those apartments are people that we all know and live with here in this community. So it's a tragedy for them losing everything.
Some downtown businesses did remain open to provide community members and those firefighters shelter while that fire was ongoing. Now, parts of Minnesota are currently being affected by a blizzard, and one of the biggest challenges Gulbranson says fire crews faced was that wind chill. She says she noticed water was freezing as it was hitting the ground. Now, Gulbranson says community members have come together to find shelter and clothes for the families that were displaced by the fire, and as of right now, that cause of that fire is still unknown. Amy?
All right, thank you, Dua. Of course, this is a developing story. Dua will have much more from Spring Grove tomorrow. And those firefighters, as Dua mentioned, they are battling bitter cold. Chief Meteorologist Bill Grall is tracking temperatures and the wind that's also picking up.
Yeah, in fact, wind chills in parts of southeastern Minnesota were around 40 degrees below zero, so very tough conditions. All right, phase 1 of this winter storm was the snowfall, and most spots in our viewing area between about 3 and 7 inches. Highest totals to the north, 6 to over 7 inches in Dunn County, 6.5 in Eau Claire, 5 inches in Chippewa Falls, 4.6 in DeSoto, about 4.5 in Arcadia, and Melrose, Toma coming in at 4.4, 4.2 in Lafarge and Cashton, 4 inches in Prairie du Chien and Mauston, 3 to 4 inches in La Crosse, including 3.3 officially out at the airport, 3.7 in Caledonia, about 3.5 in Winona, Decorah, and Mondovi. All right, phases 2 and 3, stronger winds, especially tomorrow, and bitterly cold wind chills. Blizzard and winter storm warnings in play all the way through Saturday morning. Wind gusts 30 to 45, maybe even 50-mile-per-hour gusts tomorrow, especially west of the river. Blowing snow, reduced visibility, and blizzard conditions possible at times, especially in the open terrain, the flat areas, the higher terrain and ridge tops as well. And again, wind chills like we're seeing tonight as cold as 20 to 45 below. So skies have cleared somewhat. The snow is now well to our east, but look at these temperatures left behind. 9 below in Winona, 11 below in Eau Claire and La Crosse, 14 below in Preston and Viroqua. And again, wind chills are even colder than that. So bitterly cold, windy overnight, areas of blowing snow, especially west of the river. Those bitterly cold wind chills in the 20s and 30s, even some 40s below zero. Air temperature bottoming out around 12 degrees below zero. We'll talk more about the wind speeds expected for tomorrow and that 8-day forecast, including the Christmas holiday weekend, in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Bill. As you can imagine, a difficult day to be without heat. And that is what happened. It took close to 15 hours, but the power is finally back on in the Coon Valley and Chaseburg areas. Both communities lost power around midnight when a transmission line went down. According to the fire department, Xcel Energy needed a specialized piece of equipment to fix the line, and it took time for that equipment to arrive. A crew of 20 worked to restore power. It finally came back on around 3 this afternoon. During the outage, the sheriff-elect says, though, people did do a good job in that community of looking out for one another.
Appreciate the community coming together, check on your neighbors, see how they're doing, and if you don't have to travel and you can stay home, please do so.
Vernon County Emergency Management and the Sheriff's Department also work together to keep community members safe. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers has declared an energy emergency. Several places statewide have experienced power outages related to the storm. The weather is also slowing down the shipment of liquid fuels, which are needed for heating homes. According to the governor's office, this executive order will help eliminate barriers to energy response and the delivery of fuel products. Well, when it's this cold, there is a chance you can get frostbite or hypothermia. Mayo Clinic Health System doctors say you should know the symptoms. The first, cold skin and prickly feelings in your extremities. That's followed by numbness, discolored skin, hard or waxy looking skin, clumsiness, and blistering after you get warmed back up. Now, if you believe you have frostbite, doctors say be careful when running your hands or feet under hot water.
You don't want it to be too warm. So if you have early frostbite, a lot of times you don't have good sensation in your fingers or your toes, whatever it is. And so you can actually burn yourself if the water's too warm. So you want to shoot for water that's just, 98 or so or above room temperature.
Our pets can be just as sensitive to cold temperatures as we are. When you take your pets outside, the experts at the Cooler Region Humane Society say make it short. They say it's better to take shorter walks more often than one long walk. And when you get back home, check out your dog's paws, remove salt, and help warm them up if you can. We now know the name of the driver killed in a rollover crash Wednesday night near Eau Claire. 30-year-old Samantha Minks died at the hospital after being ejected from her vehicle. According to the State Patrol, Minks lost control. Her truck rolled. She was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from her truck. A 3-year-old was also in the vehicle. That child was in a car seat and was not injured. Investigators are working to determine what caused a train derailment near Oakdale. According to Canadian Pacific, the crew is okay. That train was moving at a slow rate of speed when 5 freight cars went off the tracks. All those cars were empty. The Sparta massage therapist charged with sexually assaulting a patient is headed to trial. As News 8 Now first reported back in July, the Monroe County District Attorney charged 30-year-old Ethan Carls with sexually assaulting 4 female clients. After our first story, though, 3 more women came forward. They told police Carls touched, groped, or grabbed their breasts while he worked as a contractor at Peak Performance Chiropractic. The DA charged Carls with assaulting 6 of the women. The statute of limitations ran out on the 7th. Today, a judge ruled there is enough evidence to move forward with the trial.
Based on the information of the complaint, I'm satisfied there is probable cause for the 3 separate transactional felonies.
Ethan Carls is free on bond. He will return to court virtually at the end of January. The state has suspended his license, so he cannot work as a massage therapist. Fort McCoy will receive $64 million in infrastructure updates as part of Congress's latest national defense spending bill. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin says $38 million will be used to improve enlisted barracks and another $26 million for officer barracks. Baldwin says some of those buildings have fallen into disrepair, and as a premier cold weather training site, she says the updates are needed.
These new accommodations will provide permanently constructed barracks and buildings to house about 400 soldiers and about 160 officers during their annual trainings and mobilizations.
Senator Baldwin says she expects work to begin in the new year. Well, last night's storm forced some mail trucks off the road, but as we found out, most local postal workers say they will catch up before Christmas.
My Friday mail today would be $12.75.
Most of us have been there before.
Just ship something out on Christmas Eve, it's not getting there by Christmas.
Waiting until the last moment to get the job done.
I'll probably get there Tuesday.
That's fine.
No matter how big or how small the package may be,
dropping off a package to my aunt and uncle in Oregon.
It may take a while to arrive.
We're short-staffed and we've got a lot of work to do.
Mother Nature is also to blame.
It's the cold. It's the cold is the challenge today.
If you were expecting a package to be delivered Thursday, it may take the postal workers a few extra hours to get to your mailbox.
They'll be a little bit slower because they'll need to warm up at times. It'll take more breaks.
Packages arriving in mailboxes today arrived in La Crosse before Wednesday's storm. Many others never made it across state lines.
We have a lot of stuff didn't show up because it comes down from the cities and the weather delayed it.
If you're concerned about your package's arrival,
I hope it gets there before Christmas is over.
post office staff say there's no reason to worry.
They'll get them tomorrow. It's just something we have to deal with the weather.
Reporting in La Crosse, the West Shore, News 8 Now.
Now, the last day for Priority Mail Express shipping is tomorrow. Those packages will arrive on Christmas Eve. Well, coming up, not everyone can do what they're told and stay home during the storm. We go out for a ride with a Wisconsin plow driver. And later, you're running out of time to tell Santa what you want for Christmas. The big man is about to leave La Crosse.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu only at Hardee's.
Penny,
Yes, Sheldon.
are you familiar with the workings of an internal combustion engine?
No, Sheldon.
There's a problem with your check engine light.
No, it's working just fine.
According to the owner's manual, when your check engine light is illuminated, you should take your car to Sleepy Hollow immediately.
Your home of GM certified parts and service. Sleepy Hollow, your tri-state dealer. We can say that now. Viroqua, Caledonia, and now Cresco, Iowa.
From our house to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a truly blessed New Year. It has been our privilege to serve you in 2022, and we look forward to serving many more in the new year. Visit our showroom Monday through Saturday to get started on your 2023 project, or just for fun. Again, our wishes for a very Merry Christmas and a truly blessed New Year from our family to yours. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
Not everyone can stay home during a storm. A Wisconsin plow driver made some adjustments to help his team during today's busy work day. Catherine Merck went out on the road with him.
Here in Prairie du Sac, it's all hands on deck. They have all their plows and all their crews out on the streets, making sure the roads are clear for people like you. But for these crews, it means making some sacrifices. For one of these drivers, his special day took a little bit of a detour with this winter storm. These snowplow crews know that winter storm days mean lots of time thinking about clearing the roads.
Obviously, it's a snow emergency or a storm emergency. It's however long it takes. That could be 12 hours, it could be a couple hours.
For Dylan Shaker, that means a lot less time thinking about himself.
Today is my birthday. The boss called me last night and asked if I could come in. Absolutely. I don't want to leave the crew, my teammates out to dry, so if they're gonna work, I'm gonna work.
These drivers are pretty patient and professional.
The Director of Public Works and Utilities says this is just the beginning of long days for plow crews. High winds and cold temperatures are making the usual strategies to get the snow off the roads more difficult.
Even this truck here, full of salt, you know, these roads with it froze down the way it is, that truck can slide all over.
The truck can kind of slide through intersections at times if we're not careful.
On the day he's celebrating his 29th year, Dylan's spending lots of time thinking about the best parts of the job.
Growing up as a kid, you always wanted to play with big trucks, and now I get to do it every day, so it's pretty fun.
He's still mostly thinking about the parts that don't involve himself.
I'm very fortunate to have the crew that I do and get to work with them.
This isn't the end of this winter storm. We have an alert day in the forecast until Saturday morning, so make sure to stick with us on our social media and as well as on news8000.com. Well, still to come, tooting his own horn. Brutus the mini pig is raising money for charity and awareness about his species.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. You're right, this storm not done with us yet. We've got stronger winds on the way and brutally cold wind chills as well. I'll break it down coming up next.
Toyotathon is on with great year-end deals on your favorite Toyotas. Best stocking stuffer ever.
Get 3.49% APR for 48 months on many of your favorite Toyota models. Toyota, let's go places.
Right now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, you can save up to $400 on stressless recliners when you donate just $50 to charity. You'll save $400 on the popular Mayfair style recliner, $200 off other stressless recliners or office chairs, and up to $600 on stressless sofas. All this when you make a $50 donation to charity. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. Now get a no-charge 3 or 30,000-mile premium maintenance plan when you purchase most new Ford vehicles. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
I came to train with no welding experience, and in just 4 months, I became a certified welder. They provided the tools and education needed to give me the skills for a trade I'll be able to use for the rest of my life. You're able to get the hours you want. It's a consistent schedule. The benefits are fantastic. You do get weekly pay. You don't have to work weekends, but you can work as many hours as you would like. I would highly recommend applying today.
My favorite time of year is finally here. Toyotathon is on. Who's crafty?
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Toyota, let's go places.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
I wanted to start with the national map. Just an incredible scene here. Now we've got the blizzard and winter storm warnings in our neck of the woods, but these additional bluish colors, wind chill warnings and wind chill advisories all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic seaboard. So look at the real estate that this storm system is impacting in terms of states and people because of either bitter cold and or snow, ice, or wind, or a combination thereof. Now closer to home, we're kind of in the bullseye of things with blizzard warnings and winter storm warnings through Saturday morning. Now wind gusts could be as high as 30 to 45, even 50 miles per hour. They will be strongest tomorrow and into part of Friday night. Blowing snow, reduced visibility, yeah, blizzard conditions at times, and wind chills as cold as 20 to 45 below. In case you're wondering why there's no wind chill warning or advisory for our area, the National Weather Service has kind of simplified things and just kind of included the wind chills in those winter storm and blizzard warning headlines. Kind of makes it easier instead of having a hodgepodge of alerts out on your devices and such. All right, 9 was the high today, just after midnight. Temperatures have been falling since, down to 11 below our low this evening. 31 and 16 are the averages. The latest storm in terms of snowfall, 0.28 inches of liquid and 3.3 inches of snow. So we were about 8 to 8.5 inches above average for both the month of December and for the season, approaching 20 inches of snow. 11 degrees to the bad side, feels like 31 below though, even with a 10 to 15 mile per hour breeze. 11 below in Eau Claire, feels like 33 below. Again, your winds are not overly strong yet either, but a different story out to the west. In fact, look at the road conditions map. Still a lot of snow-covered or slippery spots in our neck of the woods, but these reds and purple colors you see here, notice the legend, travel either not advised or the road is just plain old closed, and that even includes Interstate 90 from Albert Lea to the west all the way to Rapid City, South Dakota. So we're talking 500-600 miles of interstate closed to our west. Here's one reason why. Visibility is down below a mile in some spots in that blowing snow. All right, temperatures are cold. If you've been outside, I don't need to tell you that. Temperatures primarily in the single digits and teens below zero. Winds out of the northwest, again, not overly strong yet locally, but starting to pick up over western sections of the viewing area, upper 20s to low 30s for those speeds, and that's producing wind chills on either side of 40 below in southeastern Minnesota. Feels like 30s below elsewhere. And notice wind gust tracker showing the strongest winds arrive tomorrow, upwards of 39 to even 49 miles per hour as we head into Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So that's going to produce wind chills in the 30s to low 40s below zero tonight. And then heading into tomorrow, in the morning, still 30 to 40 below, and even into Friday night and Saturday morning, wind chills still in the 20s and 30s below zero. So temperatures tonight, cold, between about 10 and 15 degrees below zero in many spots. And again, these are just air temperatures. This doesn't even count the wind chill. So it's cold either way you slice it, with a partly cloudy sky. And clouds off to the east as that storm system moves out, but bitterly cold and windy conditions behind it. And sky trackers showing that low kind of deepens and strengthens over the eastern Great Lakes, just kind of sits there. That's where the bulk of the snow will stay. Maybe some isolated snow showers around here, but the main story around here, the strong northwest winds, not only later tonight, but throughout the day on Friday night, even into much of our Saturday as well. So for tonight, 12 below. Areas of blowing snow with that wind, wind chills of 25 to 45 below. 1 above is all tomorrow. Blowing snow due to windy conditions. Watch that visibility, especially in the open areas and on the ridge tops. Still breezy on Saturday, alert day due to blowing snow. Christmas Day, cold but dry, 7. Slight chance of snow showers Christmas night or Sunday night into early Monday. Look at the warming trend next week, though. Highs in the 30s by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Something to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Okay.
We'll stay with us. Sports is next.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
From all of us at Stockman's of Osseo, we'd like to wish you
a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item?
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
LaCrest Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
A promise is a trust not to be broken. Whether spoken with an oath or sealed with a pinky, USAA started with a promise to take care of the military community. And 100 years later, that's still our mission. Always.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. Now, during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event, get $1,500 open bonus cash on most Ford vehicles, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Sure, you're with Stockman's of Osseo. We have toys, and we have toys. Homemade treats, candy, winter apparel. Don't forget your stocking stuffers, and so much more. And even Santa buys a treat at Stockman's of Osseo.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Well, it took a couple of months, but Green Bay has found a diamond in the rough when it comes to Keyshawn Nixon, especially on special teams. And the first-year Packer has been instrumental over the last few weeks, getting this team back into the playoff hunt. Nixon burst onto the scene back in Week 10 against the Cowboys, and over the last 5 games, the 25-year-old is averaging over 15 yards per punt return. That's good enough for second in the NFL. When it comes to kickoff returns, Nixon has excelled in that department as well, averaging over 25 yards per return on 28 attempts. And his ability was on full display Monday night against the Rams. Nixon averaging 18 yards on a pair of punt returns. And then late in the third quarter, it was Nixon doing what he does best, 52-yard return here into Rams territory. He's been a catalyst for this Packers squad over the last month, even drawing some attention and praise from the four-time MVP.
You know, he's a guy I wish I could have played a decade with, because you could win with guys like that. Smart guys who are mentally and physically tough, who play with an edge, play with an attitude. He's a bulldog. He's tough all the time. He plays strong. You love having guys out there who compete like that, and he does it every single day. It's like, hey, where's this guy been all year? Well, he's been right there.
Christmas came early for Vikings fans last week, and the team clinched the NFC North with the biggest comeback in NFL history. Down 33 at the half, Vikings storm all the way back. Now Minnesota is guaranteed to host a playoff game at US Bank Stadium next month, and prices for those seats are already sky high.
Right-footed kick, it is good!
Immediately after that winning kick, fans swarmed this Fans HQ store in Ridgedale Mall.
It's just been insane here since the game. Even like during the game, we had crowds gathering in front of the store to watch the TVs that we had there.
There was a similar frenzy at Ticket King.
After that win, our website was just pounded with playoff requests.
Right now, one ticket in the upper deck for the January 15th wildcard game will set you back more than $200. Lower level seats, at least $1,000.
One thing the folks at Ticket King really want you to know is if somebody offers to sell you a paper ticket, whether it's over the phone or maybe in person, you should know it's a scam.
As you know, the value of tickets goes up, more scam artists come out of the woodwork.
Michael Nowakowski has been reselling Vikings tickets for 30 years.
And if they're lucky enough to get the NFC Championship game, then it becomes a national event where, it wouldn't surprise me if it's $500 or $600 just to get in the door.
But he says he doesn't want to get ahead of himself. Out at the Fans HQ store, this Vikings sweatshirt is a bestseller. On the front, the words, cautiously optimistic. In Minnetonka, Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.
On to the hardwood now. Gophers looking to get back to 500, taking on Chicago State. First half off the steal. Minnesota on the move. Jaden Henley to the hole. Count it, +1. Gophers go up by 7. Later in the half, the home team cruising. The Gophers add some more. Nice cross-court pass to Jamison Battle for 3. Minnesota up 8 at the half. Cougars rally, though, in the second half. Chicago State ties the game on this 3 from Jashawn Corbett, but the Gophers battle back. Dawson Garcia here with a strong drive. He banks it off the window. Gophers hang on and win their second straight, 58-55. Viterbo cross-country head coach Don Fritsch has announced his retirement. Over the last 6 years, Fritsch led the men's and women's cross-country teams, as well as serving as the director of distance for the men's and women's track and field teams. Prior to joining the V-Hawks, Fritsch spent 14 years as the head coach for the UWL men's cross-country team, leading the Eagles to 8 conference titles and 2 NCAA Division III national championships. That'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
At Gillespie & Associates, we're invested in this community because it's our community, and it's our mission to help you plan your financial future so you can retire with more confidence. To see if you're on track to your financial goals, call Gillespie & Associates today.
Save on energy costs this holiday season with home insulation products from Menards. We carry a huge selection of home insulation products that will be sure to keep your home warm during the winter. DAP is a leader in weatherproofing and waterproofing. It's great for doors and windows, providing the best durability and flexibility on the market. Save big money on all DAP products and home insulation solutions now at Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Looking for a bank that puts you first? Union State Bank is a community-owned bank looking to provide quality products and services to help make your banking easier. We take pride in getting to know our customers and understanding their needs. We are committed to helping you, your family, or your business with all your financial needs. We're here for you and we welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A promise is a trust not to be broken. Whether spoken with an oath
Do solemnly swear.
It's your first day. You know I got your back, right?
or seal with a pinky. In 1922, a group of soldiers launched USAA with a promise to take care of their own. And after 100 years, we're still taking care of the military community. That's our mission. Always.
Ram Tough is perfect for us at Pischke Motors. We've got some pretty tough customers.
Get in on the big finish of 2022 with Pischke and Ram. Now through January 3rd, a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 comes with up to $8,000 off with discount and rebates. Plus, get great financing with no payments for 90 days. Stop by in West Salem or La Crosse and test drive one today.
Ram and Pischke Motors, getting the job done.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie and Associates.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A local celebrity is raising money for the Salvation Army and awareness about his species. Brutus the mini pig and his mom, Jancy, volunteered to ring bells today at Blaine's Farm and Fleet in Onalaska. Well, Brutus didn't actually ring bells, he honked his horns. Brutus is a therapy pig. He visits with residents at area nursing homes and the VA and with kids all over the Coulee region. In addition to raising money for the charity, Brutus's mom says he's a good ambassador for his species, and he is just plain old a lot of fun.
Making someone's day, they're not expecting to see this, and it's just something different that you're not expecting, and it kind of makes you forget about everything else going on in your, in your life, and it's just, even if it's just a minute.
Brutus shares his Monroe County home with 9 pig brothers and sisters. They are all rescue pigs. You can follow Brutus the mini pig on Facebook and Instagram. Well, you are running out of time to see Kris Kringle in person. Santa Claus and his reindeer have been enjoying their stay in La Crosse since November 25th, and they have visited with a lot of different families at La Crosse's Rotary Lights. Santa says he has had a wonderful time meeting people from around the world.
It's amazing how far people travel to come to Rotary Lights to see the displays and to visit with me. And the other night, I had a family came all the way from Japan.
Santa and his reindeer need to leave in time to, of course, deliver all their gifts to kids all over the world on Christmas Day. So their last day in La Crosse in Riverside Park is tomorrow. We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.
Need a corporate thank you gift? Finati's has a great selection of chocolate and nut gift boxes. How about your logo on personalized gold chocolate coins? Everyone loves sweet money. Think Finati's for your corporate gifts. Make it a unique thank you treat from Finati's.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards, buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, cranberries, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Start the new year off right during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event. Don't miss your chance to choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected. Plus, new inventory is still arriving daily, so you could drive one home today. Now, during the final days of the Ford Shine Bright sales event, get $1,500 open bonus cash on most Ford vehicles, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Football, hunting, or holiday season, moving, remodeling, whatever the reason, it's time to shop at Black River Furniture Outlet. For sofas, recliners, sectionals, and lift chairs. Great deals on dining room and bed sets, coffee table sets and entertainment centers. Accessorize your home with the area's largest selection of rugs. Or lay back and try out a mattress and adjustable bed. Take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Need a corporate thank you gift? Finati's has a great selection of chocolate and nut gift boxes. How about your logo on personalized gold chocolate coins? Everyone loves sweet money. Think Finati's for your corporate gifts. Make it a unique thank you treat from Finati's.
Lows 10 to 15 below in most areas, increasing winds overnight, especially tomorrow. So watch those roads. Drive cast, blowing snow right through the day. Blizzard warning in effect through Saturday morning.
The latest updates at news8000.com. We'll see you tomorrow. My mic was hot.